Hi friends, sorry you had to wait. Hope you are well. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Let's jump right into the kettlebell swing challenge. I'm going to do 50. I've decided that this week I'm not going to push myself. I'm going to let my body lead the way, but I'm going to do 50 at the very least. And if I am able to, then I will do more. So let's get into it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's ease into the week. How are you? How have you been? Is this your first time around here? If you are new here, please consider subscribing so you can be notified every time I go live. I go live Monday to Friday between 6 and 6:30, where I normally do the kettlebell challenge. So I try to complete 50 swings every day. And the idea is that you can join me with the kettlebell swings. So we get fit together and we motivate each other. So the swings are completed. Then I also normally do a little diet update with you. So this is week 4 of doing the diet. The diet I'm following, it's the Dukan diet. Number 2, the 7 steps in nutritional staircase. So every Monday you start on day 1, and what day 1 means is that you're only allowed to eat protein for the day. So far today I've had many meatballs and then for dinner I had, surprise, an omelette with meatballs in it. So that has been my eating situation for the day based on the Dukan diet. And then I'm also still allowed to have a oat bran flapjack for the evening. So I'm going to have that a little bit later when I'm in front of Netflix and I feel peckish. For those that are new, I'm discussing this diet book and what I've had today based on this diet. So yes, so I'm going to have a oat bran flapjack later on as well. So that will just be with the amount of oat bran I'm allowed per day, and then with an egg, and that's, oh, and a little bit of milk, obviously. And then I put it in a non-stick pan, and that's it. So that will be later tonight still if I'm feeling hungry, although they do advise that you eat that every day. The oat bran does some magic in the body that he explains in detail in the book. And then the idea is also to have later on some hot chocolate. And what I shared last week, how I make my hot chocolate, is I take cocoa, so plain cocoa powder, and we are allowed to have a sugar substitute. So you're not allowed to have any sugar on this plan. So a sugar substitute. So a big spoon of cocoa powder and then the sugar substitute, and then I fill the mug halfway with some milk. I warm that up and I take almond milk. If you don't take almond milk, you are not allowed to have full fat milk on this plan either. So you allowed skimmed milk. So if you would want to do that, you'd use skimmed milk. So I take half a cup of almond milk, warm that up and then I top it up with hot water. So that's how I have a diet-friendly hot chocolate in the evening. Okay, so why I like this plan, if you are new here or if you don't know about this diet, why I like this diet is that, as they say, it's got 7 steps. So every day there's a new step for you to do. So day 1 being Monday, it's a protein only day. And then tomorrow I'm allowed to add vegetables to my plan. So tomorrow I'm allowed to add green vegetables to the plan, not any carb heavy vegetables. So things like cabbage, cucumber, spinach, green beans, that type of thing. So day 3 you are allowed to add something else. So every day you build on the previous day. And what I like about this is that with the protein, you are allowed to eat as much as you want to based on this diet. So you can eat till you are filled up. You are never hungry on this plan. If you eat if you eat to your satisfaction till you're satisfied, then you should not be hungry with this plan. So that's one of the reasons why I like this book. Tell me, are you guys new here? Is this your first time here? Have you heard about this diet before? Where are you watching from? Okay, so yes, so day 1, Monday, protein only day. And then later on in the week, I started this diet on the 5th of May. So I'm planning to share my stats on the 5th of June, which will be when? In 3 days' time. So that's Thursday. So on Thursday, I'll share what my stats are, if I've lost weight in the 4 weeks that I've been following the plan, or if my measurements have changed. So that would be my body fat percentage going down hopefully, and my muscle mass going up. That's the ideal that I want. The weight, it's nice if you lose weight, but those other 2 indicators are more important for me. So yes, if there are no questions tonight, then I'll see you again tomorrow night between 6 and 6:30. Consider subscribing so you can be notified when I go live again, and you'll be able to watch from the beginning. I also link the challenge, or I link my playlist down below for you, so then you can watch from episode 1 up to where we are now. Have a lovely evening. See you again tomorrow night between 6 and 6:30. Bye-bye.